Sports Thursday afternoon coverage of the NBA. I'm Brian Anderson. With us tonight, two great basketball minds, Grant Hill and Steve Smith. Also, our reporter, Allie LaForce. And let's look at the Western Conference standings as the playoffs approach. They're in fifth place, right in the middle of the conference. Still time to improve that positioning. A game and a half behind. Now the starting group for the visitors. And for the Nets. And some teams hitting rough patches here in the middle part of the season. Smitty, how many players-only meetings have you been a part of that really made a difference?
You know, I've been through a few, BA, which is great. And I've been on teams where usually when you're winning, you don't have a lot of those meetings. I call those meetings timeouts on the season. Some can stop the bleeding, but for others, it's not enough.
On the wing, Junior. The three. Nails it from three.
The first good move in a long chess match between these coaching staffs.
Strategy is going to be a big part of the outcome tonight. We'll see which team dictates the style of play.
This one for three. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Real smooth, guys. Great job with the tip in.
Those are the kind of plays on the offensive glass that can tell you a lot about a player. Can't hit. 1 for 2 now. To the wing, right side. Beyond the arc. And it's Junior with the rebound. And just about a minute into this first quarter. Knocks it down from distance.
And just sinks it over the taller defender. That's why you have to crowd shooters on the perimeter.
And let's give him some credit. He read the situation well. He created some space, and he delivered.
He drops it from range.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 4 so far. Launches a three. Sinks the tray.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. 6 points for him.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Clark outside. There's the triple. He buries it from 3.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
And he jams it home with authority.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
For Minnesota, they've gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And Junior gets it to go.
Defensive mix-up there. He's the last guy you want to leave open.
And he lobs it up. The shot that time not on target.
That could have been an easy pass and finish. Not really sure what went wrong.
It started off looking good, but the timing was just a little off, and sometimes that's all it takes.
From deep three-point range, from beyond the arc, and then some. He has 6.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Ooh, poked away. Nice persistence to tip it back in.
He has the knack for being in the right spot at the right time. Gets a lot of sneaky points with his work on the glass.
Pass to Clark. Portis outside to end the run. And he parries his first look.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
Yeah, both teams in the zone early. Stops have been almost impossible to come by.
There's the 3. Counted from distance.
I just love the ball movement.
The Nets have gone 6 of 9 and finding their rhythm now. And fouled as he went up to dunk. Good aggressive move. He'll shoot a pair.
Yeah, a strong move to the rack draws that foul.
First free throw is good. Both good from the line that time. For Minnesota, they've gone a fantastic 8 of 11 so far. Right wing. Pass to Junior. Guarded by Rose. From 13. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one.
Tremendous individual play. I mean, challenging the heart of that defense.
Out to the wing. From outside, off the mark. 3-point spread on the scoreboard. From downtown. From the arc. And he can't sink that one. He's 2 for 4 in the contest. Three-pointer. Second chance shot. It doesn't go for him.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
From 9 feet out. Good D by Rose. The Nets have got half their attempts to go. 6 of 12. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. 16 points for him.
They're getting him shots in his spots. That's understanding your personnel.
There's 1:47 left in the first quarter. Guarded by Rose. Pass to Junior. Clock at 6. Lets it go from deep. Hits a three-pointer.
He has that swag going on right now. When the defense steps back on him, he loves taking advantage of it.
The Nets have gotten 7 of 13 shots to drop. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
And he gets that one.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
Over to the left wing. Driving in. Takes one from 10 feet.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Rose outside. Launches it. That shot is off. Minnesota shooting at around 59%. Their offense is clicking right now. And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. 20 feet out. And there it is for him. And that makes it a tie ball game.
Oh, that's great basketball. Denying them on one end while grabbing points on the other.
From outside the arc, buries it from 3. 9 points in the game. Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. Up by 3. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Reason why, excellent space. They may not stay this hot all game, but hard to bet against them.
Right now, a close game in New Orleans. On the court for Minnesota. And it's all from three-point range. Well, the Nets shooting 56% today. Out to the right wing. To the middle. Junior is doubled. Pass to Rose. All right, Grant, if you're thinking about an ideal NBA backcourt, what's the makeup look like for you?
BA, the NBA backcourt has really changed dramatically. You think about guys like LeBron James and Giannis Antetokounmpo, James Harden. The ball is in their hands a lot during the games. They're not your traditional backcourt, but I do think the skill set necessary. You have to be able to shoot the ball. You have to be able to play with the ball in pick and roll. You got to be a facilitator, be able to create your own shot and shots for others. It's really interesting how the NBA backcourt has changed through the years.
Evolving like the rest of the game. And stolen by Clark. Puts up a 3. Pure from three-point range. Clark's got 6.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
From deep. Clark grabs the board.
His struggles from the field continue, yet they still hold the lead.
Fires from deep. The shot comes out for Minnesota. They've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Good D by Rose. The Nets have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Junior outside. knocked away. Over to the wing. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Both teams will make substitutions.
He recognized his players were fatigued and needed time to catch their breath.
The net shooting is around 55% so far. Pass to Portis. Junior right side. Set it up with a fake, but it's offline. Minnesota's shooting has been great. 57% and finding ways to score consistently. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Almost converts despite the contact.
First one at the line is good. It's both from the stripe. Well, Grant, what's your take on the so-called pace and space style that so many teams are playing these days?
Yeah, B.A., I really like this style of play. One, it speaks to how the game has evolved. 25 years ago, there was more physicality. The scoring was not up. The game wasn't as exciting to watch. As we fast forward to the present day, the game is exciting for the fans, and it's also exciting for the players to play. Shooting is an emphasis. It's about speed, athleticism, and a lot of fun to play and watch.
Now here's Clark. He's got 6. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Covered by Junior. Rejected by Junior. The Nets have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
I mean, I just love how he reads the play so well and gets himself in the air at the perfect moment. I mean, that was a terrific denial.
Three-pointer. And the three-pointer goes.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
4-3. No good on the shot.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
On the wing, Junior. Who trains the 19-footer. And it's a 9-point Minnesota lead. So it's the home team now. Going inside.
Oh,
my goodness.
wow, what a play. I love this game. I mean, that's a risky dunk, B.A.
Yeah, it's worth it when the payoff is so good, though.
At least on an entertainment level, even if you're rooting against him, you have to appreciate the effort.
Now here's Junior. He's got 5. And stolen by Clark. Here's Portis. Yes, and it's Junior picking up the assist. It's just a 4-point Minnesota lead. For Minnesota, they've gone 4 of 10 from the field in the second. Gets the 3 ball to go. He's got 12.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
And left no doubt with that one, Grant. And while we have a moment, let's see some of the contenders for this year's three-point contest. Some of the players who have a shot to make the final cut.
Hey, not a bad list of shooters at all. And really, with how many threes we see in NBA games these days, some of these games have become three-point contests.
He's currently up there in the voting at number 2. So clearly no one is sleeping on his abilities as a lights-out three-point shooter.
Yeah, it's his long-range shooting that puts him on another level. Definitely a guy who belongs in this contest.
And this year's contest is really shaping up to be one to remember. Plenty of dead-eye shooters on that list so far.
And lots of guys have a three-point shot now. But this list is really the cream of the crop when it comes to putting up long-range bombs.
6 to shoot. From deep. And it's Junior with the rebound.
He was red hot in the first quarter. Hit 3 threes. Now suddenly struggling to find the range.
And a missed layup. The Nets have gotten 6 of their 12 attempts to go since the end of the first. Portis against Junior. He got a piece of it, and he recovers it. And that's good. Portis for 3. Portis has got 6 here in the quarter.
Shutout in the first quarter. He's heating up now. I like the aggressiveness.
.14 left in the second quarter. Takes a 3. Hey, now 5 for 8. Shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
He's been dropping them in from downtown since the tip. 3 triples in the first quarter, 2 more since.
Hey, expanding his range. Barnes, and that's good. Barnes has got his first 3 points of the game.
and both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from
Bull
range.
clubs. Bull Club Bolino. Bolino airballs a three-pointer. Did not look like that was going to go in. Wow. Ralph Bolino, not like him. To miss that kind of a shot, Marv. And you know, it's what it's about with Nevada. Here's Marari. He's a rookie sensation. And here's Ralph Bolino. He's gotten a little bit older every year. Do you think he's still in his primes, or is he done? I think he's still got a couple years left, as there you go. Here's Bucket with the last 8 seconds left. Bangs it home. Riley Bucket with a great sensational three-pointer. And he is making those fly. And that will end the quarter right there. A 51-49 Bull Club game. You know, Marv, let's look at the halftime show with our idiot hosts. Shaquille O'Neal, retard and retard. The only actual person that people know is Shaq. What do you guys think about this one, guys? Well, we think that the game is going by flow, but you don't look at this like a nation want it. Minnesota's got to play harder. They're playing this team that did not make the playoffs last year. Nevada's having a sensational year. They're doing a great job. They played like a lot of games already right now in the season. We're halfway done. We're halfway done, guys. And this season's going on far but over. It's far but over. But Minnesota's got to put themselves in a better position to win. Because right now, Ralph Bolino, he ain't doing what he got to do to win and get this team an involvement of what they got to do to get themselves the victory. And they're not doing what they got to do. It's expression right there, Marv. It's expression. And, you know, you don't get what the job is at hand, you're not going to be successful in the game. You got to play harder. And with Bolino, he's got to make a motion of his sense. Run the playbook. Play the game style and run the plays. Let's go get a dub. That's what you tell your team if you're Owen Christ, the coach of Minnesota. Here's Portis with the Tony Portis. He was an all-star a couple years ago. He also appeared last year. As Clark hits that one. Bruno Clark, the rookie from last year. He's now a sophomore. Great job. Joey Dan, number 11, went to St. Paul University with Ralph Bolino. Buck at the steal. Portis dribbling it out, slowing down the tempo. Lob to Val Jr. Val Jr. going to put it in anyways. Price Jr. to defensive stoppage. As you approach, Dan, screened by Price Jr. and a foul and one opportunity. Now, for Minnesota.
One shot.
As he'll take one shot, as you heard from the announcers. And he makes that free throw. Joey Dan shooting a very excellent percentage in the field this season. He's done an excellent job all year long at keeping that percentage high. Every RBA game will be nationally broadcasted and played at a scheduled time when playoff time comes. That's not going to be a problem for us. We're going to make sure that you guys get all the coverage you need to get excited for the playoffs. Exactly. Even if it is not that exciting, We'll have it right here on TNT, our National Broadcasting Association of the RBA basketball. You know, RBA is one of the greatest nations. We're better than the NBA. Not in broadcasting, but in terms of services. Junior, another foul by Carter Val Jr., and that's another one picked up there. You know, Jake Morin has not played tonight, actually, that much. He played 10 minutes, scored 3 points on the first quarter. Did not play in second that much. You know, that's the RBA for you, no? Price Jr. the rebound, missed. Carter Val Jr. the rebound, gives it to Portis. Portes. You got to pass that ball. Portes drives in. It's his decision, Mark. And whatever he's got to do to get himself involved, to get his team involved, and to get him in that groove, that's what you got to do. As Jake Morin makes that one, that's going to be a timeout. A well-assumed timeout, I think, by the coaching staff right there. Nevada wants to talk it over. Coach Kevin Welsh is upset with the game plan. Don't do what you got to do on the floor, and you put yourself in the position that you're going to lose this game, that's going to make him mad. That's going to make... Still a tied game. Portis missed that one as Caitlin Garnett with the rebound. Ralph Bolino, the Caitlin Garnett. I think that's Caden. I don't really know. Ralph. Fine. You know, this is about the RBA, Mark. Portis throws a lob. Morin rebounds. Garnett. And a great job by Owen Christ III. Great anticipation. You know, with the RBA being such a great broadcasting association, There's Garnett. Bang. Kennedy Garnett bangs it home. That's going to end the third quarter. One more quarter to go. Let's put on the announcers because we're doing stuff.
Few assists like this one each and every night.
You see why they trust him with the ball in his hands. He can make the simple play, and he can pull off the spectacular.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand.
Ow, it's only 11 points.
Connects from downtown. 28 points for him.
He's doing what he can do to pull them closer, but it's not enough. He needs more help.
On the court for Minnesota.
Bolino, Morin, Price Jr., Dan, and Garnett.
To the inside.
Caitlin Garnett.
Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force
That's not,
the D
this
to
is not
make
the
tough
NBA,
choices.
Marv. This is the RBA. Welcome. Sorry that you did not know that. Should have already known that.
And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. Minnesota shooting a fantastic 57%. To the wing on the left. Clock at 6 from behind the arc. Rose grabs the board. Throws it up high. And the dunk by Junior.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
Absolutely.
Here we go. 6 minutes approaching. And we're going to be announcing this game again. Oh, wow. Now Bolino finds it home. Cortez bangs it home. Molino. Dan looking around. Garnett. Caden Garnett bangs it home. Nice shot by Caden. I like that shot by Caden. He really be doing that stuff. He really be scoring like that. Great shot. It's a great shot. Portes fights back. Behind. And he scores that one. Makes it a 3-point game only. That's bad because it's only a 3-point game. You gotta look into stuff. Here we go. Bolino up by 3 with 5 minutes to go in this game. Val Jr. will pass it in. Portes. He has done a way better job than Bolino tonight. Portes, yes. And there you go. The announcers were saying how he needed help. Look at that. Portes making the help come. What a star. Minnesota needs someone like him who can do stuff in the clutch, in the moment of the seize. Let's see how it works out for him. Morin, he'll shoot it. No good. Rebound by Bucket. Out to Portes. They're going to try to get the lead here, I think. Portes. Bang! Minnesota is falling apart. It's a 1-point game. Nevada takes over in the 4-minute 25 mark of the 4th quarter. Woo! Dan shoots. Yes. And that's a lead for a little bit only. Enough for a big lead? No. Portes. He'll dribble a little. Portes wants to fade back. He's got 37. Behind 40. Manuel Portes is putting on a night show. Manuel Portes is going off. He's got takeover. Morin. Lose the ball. Portes. Ahead. Val Jr. Jr. to Portes. Ahead to Bucket. Steal by Garnett. Bolino. 2 minutes to go. 3 minutes to go. It's a 2-point game. Bolino. No good. Minnesota falling apart piece by piece. Rack by rack. Val Jr. holding the ball. They got to put Minnesota starter in. Morin, the steal. You got to go all the way. Morin shoots. Missed it. Rebound Portes. It's a 2-point game. Nevada, Portes. Bang! Nevada on a huge run. Nevada is on a run. Minnesota wants a timeout. A phenomenal run by Tony Portes and Manuel Portes. Minnesota down by 5. This is a choke job, you know. They were up by 11 at the beginning of this quarter. Morin holds. 3 minutes to go. Nevada on their feet. Price Jr. with a screen, and Morin, they're counting that as a 2. I wouldn't be happy. He's minus 10 when he's on the court. He's shooting 4 for 7. That's kind of poor. Aqua, good defense. Bucket. Bang, 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 bang. Riley bucket. A huge three-pointer. Nevada has 3 guys scoring left and right for them. Bolino almost lost it. Aqua setting Christ Jr. to screen. He lobs it up to Christ Jr. 2 minutes to go. They'll slow down that clock time. All right, this is where it goes slow. Cortez, drive, and 1. Minnesota is going down right in front of our eyes by Las Vegas. The big crowd in Minnesota, the big crowd in Vegas Arena. Bolino. Miss. Dan. 4-point game. Fucking Garnett. Oh my God. We apologize. Manuel Clark. No, not yet. You cannot declare it over yet. Bolino. There's only one chance to play each team every year. You should not be choking. Aqua. Why do we keep saying Aqua? Christ Jr. is throwing it down. And that's an and 1 opportunity. Now it's only a 1-point game. Cortez. Val Jr. Cortez. No good. 42 seconds. Bang, bang, bang. An 11-3 run. Jake Morin. Now they're back on top. An 11-3 run to get back on top. Nevada trails by 2. Timeout with 32 seconds left. If they get the rebound, they can get the ball and wait for the final possession. Cortez blocked. Val Jr. fouled. 25 seconds to go, which does mean Nevada gets the ball back. And a chance to tie this game. Makes both. Obvious that was going to happen. And he's going to draw up a play. Let's go, let's go. They have 10 seconds to draw up a play. Set timer for 10 seconds. Stop timer. Let's go! Minnesota gave them a 20-second timeout. Here we go. The biggest play of the night. Bolino. A nationally broadcasted game. Bolino holding down the clock. They have 1 second between the clock and the shot clock. Nevada on the bonus. 12 seconds. 10 seconds. 9 seconds. Here we go. The screen is set. Bolino gives it to Morin. Morin for the win. No good. Timeout, Nevada. 1 second to go. Nevada takes a timeout. Great defense. Minnesota. This could be like a Game 7 right here, Mark. These are the 4 and the 5 seeds going at it. You go out there, you go put your best coordination. As you see, Kevin Welsh, they need a quick shot. They only have 1.1. They got to get it off, a catch and shoot. And that's going to be Manuel Portis, who's got 42. Let's go! Here we go. Big shot. Bucket. Riley Bucket sends Minnesota right to the tower of South Beach and Zone Las Vegas. Fabulous Nevada. Riley Bucket, the game winner, the buzzer beater. Nevada wins. Nevada wins. Oh my goodness! Nevada! Riley Bucket! The narrow shot to finish the game out! What a win! What a broadcast! What an association! And that's why you don't choke an 11-point lead. Good night, Nevada fans. We'll see you later for more RBA action. Coming up next, Philadelphia, Baltimore, all nationally broadcasted. Peace out for now. Bada bing, bada boom.